You see how it needs to be about right here. Nope. Yep. Just like that. Yep. There you go. Oh yeah, I got it.
Higher up. Yeah, it's kind of hard. How many we do?
We're just doing 30.
Okay. Use my legs as
You
letters.
just start rocking up 10 to 10, or you know, you want to do 15 on one leg or whatever. Make sure you get it.
Yeah.
What's that?
How many am I at? You got like 10. 9.
I'll give you
8. 7.
All right, they want to get in. 0. So this is tie into what I want to teach you all tonight. The single leg head, so a lot of times whenever we do no-gi matches or stuff like that, one of the things we always want to make sure that we have is our points of contact, all right? That's very important, even when we know the opponent may be skilled or whatever. So just when it comes to this, I always want to address his skill. I want to get my gun first. And the reason for that is because if I don't, then that he has the opportunity of dictating who does what, and that can be very bad. So that being said, I want to be able to swing somewhere in and try to off balance. All right, now I'm not going to be able to just hold on to how Calvin's going to do his absolute damnedest. Yeah, he's going to pull, yeah, push here, all that. All right. So when we do these moves, you got to be quick on the execution when it comes to that. All right. So one of our entries, what I like to do is, like I said, addressing this part here. All right. And when I do, I like to scoot forward. All right. So you'll see me grab his hand, and then I'll switch to this. All right. So now I want to be in on him just like so. All right. Once I'm here, look, my hand grabs my foot. All right. And this is my first entry into the X guard. So just like any other butterfly sweep or whatever. So now that I got this part here, you see how he's already moving? It's mainly because I have his foot and ankle trapped between my ankle and my foot. All right. So I'm going here, and look, when I fall to my side, I'm falling into my heel, and look, I catch it just like so. All right. So, just from this part here, it kind of looks like this. So here, boom, I'm in. I'm right in on the foot, on my foot, and look, I want to push, and then come out like so. Right here. From here, you want to execute the swing, and this is where we'll get it. Okay? All right. Any questions?
I do see on the moves, they start dropping knees right there. How do you prevent that?
You mean like, so when before you get to this point?
For example, you grab my chin. Yes. When you, yes. When you grab my chin, then you just start elevation. So usually elevation.
Yeah. Okay.
How would you prevent that?
So a lot of times, a lot of things what I like to do is, like I said, I like to keep my points of contact when it comes to that. So if I know that he's going to do something else, then yeah, I'm going to bail on the whole thing as it is together. So what I don't want to happen if I'm answering your question rightly here. So when I grab this and he goes here, look, I can still push this part here, right? And I can still attack or do something else from here. I can totally, go to the arm drag and stuff like that. So that's gonna change everything. If he does that, then I'm going to something else altogether. So his question is that if he starts to drive his knee to the ground, look, all I'm gonna do is readjust here. Look, I'm doing something else totally different when it comes to this. All right. So, but for tonight's lesson, what I want to do is come here. Look, I want to push. Boom, and I want to end up right here. Okay. All right, let's try it over. 1, 2.
No, yeah, come on. I just want to say it one good time. Okay. I think I got it.
Now look, when I do this, I wasn't gonna grab my foot. Nope. Nope. Grab around. You want to rock the leg. Oh yeah. Now you want to lock your leg. Now what you need to do right here is so this one, this is why I want my side. I want to raise my leg at the same time, so that way when I lift this leg up, all balls in this pocket right here. Let's do the boom. Now, yeah. Right to the drill that we were doing. Okay,
So they don't necessarily have to go to the ground.
yeah.
It looks like a swing.
You want to lift your leg all the way up. So his leg falls the outside of your leg.
So this one?
Yes.
Yeah, once you get that in, I'm pretty much off that.
Nope. Look, you want to keep it the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, you need his leg. Look, you need his leg to fall within the pocket of your leg. Should be removed. This goes down. Now get your hips up.
Okay.
Looks like
Fall down, and it goes there. Just look down.
It's just what
Here.
body like I'm real, like I can. Yeah, I can do it real well. That's all. I feel like I can be able to isolate the leg and all that. And then, because you still, yeah. Grab your toes. Grab your toes. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just put it right there.
All right, let's bring it in real quick. Let me address something before we get to it.
Not too bad. Your heel should be right
So,
there.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm seeing some people have a difficult time with this part here. Look, when I grab this part here, look, I'm grabbing my own foot, all right? And when I lift, I'm gonna lift my leg all the way up. So I'm grabbing here, grabbing my toes or my foot, and look, when I go to my side here, my leg goes all the way up. See how that off balances him? Look, I need his leg to fall right here in this pocket, all right? And then that's what I wanna clamp, all right? When I do, my momentum sometimes takes us all the way over, all right? And then that's where we want to stop at, right? Now our position looks like so. Again, Just to reiterate, look, when I get in right here, I'm not waiting. I'm not admiring everything I've done. I want to be able to look, get his foot almost into like my hip, all right? Almost like a holster. So I'm here. Look, I'm back here. And look, my hip's above his knee. My clamp is here. And look, I want to stand him down.
Keep that leg with you.
Yeah, keep the leg with me.
Okay.
All right. So let's try it on 3. 1, 2.
I think I got it now. So at first, he rolled away from it. So right here, grab here, roll away. And then roll towards it. Okay. I was, oh wait. I wasn't rolling right, but here. Roll away. Roll with it. Next door. Get your guard. Now roll with it on the sides of the grip. So like, which side is grip on? Alright, so roll away from the grip. Get your X guard. Now you roll with the guard. Same on this side. I just take his leg with me. And roll with it. There we go. Swallow away. And roll with it. Yep.
All right, that looks pretty good. Everybody looks like they're getting pretty much. Okay? All right, let's wait and a lot of times when I do this, I'll either have boards or blocks that can be a little this is your So getting here at this point, I want to be able to address his grips and stuff first. Once I do that, now I want to be here. All right? If he does nothing, then I have what's called a free, I guess it's kind of called a cowboy seat, whatever. All right? So that's just kind of just like here. I'm here. I'll set this foot back and look. I'll press the knee. Boom. It falls right there. Right? So for the sake of this class here, look, I'm here, I'm in on it. Look, I don't want to be too close where he's going to be able to kind of thrust me down and then I'm going to be in trouble and stuff like that. So again, when I do this, I want to be able to address his grip. And look, I'm going straight to it, here, kicking up. Oh, right here. All right, so now look, the way this works is that I'm here. And look, the first thing I want to do is be able to expose the heel from here. All right, so let's just talk about some heel hooks. All right, so here, we want to be able to expose heel part right here. Look, I'm high-fiving him. I'm gonna high-five myself. All right, here, and then I'm just gonna rotate. That's where I get my taps. All right, so just going through the motions. Look, I'm here. I'm gonna pull. That way, this goes right here at the Achilles. All right. So now I'm high-fiving myself, and look, I want to rotate this way. All right. We're going to be very careful when we do this with each other, okay? You can really hurt some, you can really rip up some knees and stuff when we do this. All right. Our second option is the dreaded footlock. All right. So we're here. Look, when I do this, I want to fall to my shoulder. All right. You see his feet. I want to take the phalanges or the foot itself. Now I want to kind of make a grip right here in my armpit. So it's right here. Look. Here, hand on it. And look, when I fall, I'm going to fall to my shoulder. I'm here. I'm already getting the tap. All right. And that's before I even look back and finish this. All right. So here. Again, with the heel hook, look, I'm looking for the heel. I'm exposing, high-fiving him, high-fiving myself, and look. I get the tap there, all right? Foot lock. I'm on, look. My armpit goes on the foot, on the foot itself. Here, not necessarily looking to go all the way here, but I'm just looking to fall and still be here, all right? So I'm here, and look, I get the tap from there. Any questions?
If your final goal is straight ankle, when you sweep in him, do you like sweep first and then hunching for the leg?
Yes. Sweep first and then get the submission. All right. And then we'll talk about what happens if we lose all of it in the process. Okay. All right. All right. So let's try it on 3. 1, 2. Almost like you try to stretch, like you try to go.
Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And I'm Brooklyn's finest. Wildness, bad boys behind this heart.
You do whatever you gotta do. I'll be strong. Like your arm needs to be like under my heel.
Open the fucking mouth. Open your tell you don't fuck with me? Huh? Did I tell you not to fuck with me?
Smaller.
Top with a gun in your mouth, bitch ass nigga.
Roll your shoulder.
Yeah, roll on it then. And like pull it.
That was my shot.
I'm cranking it too. I'm hungry.
See how you got this feel a little
Gotta be
shallow?
because it's small.
You need to have it. You need to have it.
Figure it out. Try the rhythm. I'll come with the other lock as well.
Get the water. we've gotten a couple of submissions out of everything that we've done. We talk about hand positions or, foot placement, stuff like that, all right? One of the things I always want to emphasize when it comes to doing something like this is making sure we have our points of contact, all right? So even if he wants to kneel or whatever, so if he goes here, he wants to kneel, look, here, arm dragging, of course, something totally different when it comes to this, all right? So, just to kind of follow the path that we have been going, let's talk about what happens if we lose it all transition, right? Now, if we do it right, a lot of times we'll all fall into position and we'll still keep what we got. But there's some points that sometimes you get to where, dang, this guy's really good. Or I don't know what I did wrong, but I gotta figure something out. So here's one option. So we're falling to our side, right? Get him off balance, boom, I'm right here, right? So we're here, he addresses the foot, right? Yeah, steps over, all right? So, one of the reasons we want to keep our legs or our hips engaged when he does this, look, this top leg falls right here, all right? So even when he does address it, look, this leg comes back here and goes here, all right? So now that I'm here, look, I want to extend him out, look, I'm falling back into the same position. Now, this one's a belly down football, all right? So now that I have this part here, look, my foot still stays in place. I'm coming over, and look. I'm tapping, okay. All right? So here, like the same thing. We're here, address it, look, that falls, and I insert here. All right, so once I catch it, this bottom leg comes here, and look, fall, and look, I immediately go over. I don't even have to go too far belly down. You're in such a good position. All right, here we go. Everybody need to see that again. Back into our X, look. Here. I want to drive my legs, I want to drive my hips to the ground when I finish this, all right? As you can see, I'm trying to stay tripoded on my forehead or somewhere on my head. All right?
You like
painful submission, but be careful with each other, all right?
Did you like pulling that joint up?
Yes. Yes. Yep. That's what's driving my hips to the ground. Good question. Try that one, please. 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're talking about what So now this leg comes here and reinserts across. Yep, and that goes to the ground. Yeah, that's it. So now that you have that, look, yeah, you want to come over. Yes, either right there or you just he comes off the trip.
Come up and move this leg off. Switch that leg off. I'm gonna leave. Come here.
Baby. Don't be scared. It's gonna be all right. It's just the Lord doing His work.
I can't see that far. He's not putting his arm in there.
Nah, hey, split in your arm.
I couldn't make sure, like, I don't have my glasses on, so I wasn't entirely sure, but.
Charles, right here. You got it. That's already tight. He's good. He's good.
They told me. What happened? All right. You're still young, and things like that always happen. When you learn, then you'll know not to make those mistakes.
There you go.
Sweat and tears. For years, niggas know I bang. I'm a man, nigga, caking what you call a boss. On my own too, never taking orders from y'all. When I spit, get the corners involved. Respect on the yard. This house gang, son, it's more than hard. The life that it glamour and glitz. Best believe on the flip side, nigga, is the man was a clip. Wanna live the high cash in the wrist, so we scramble the strip. Camouflage with their hand on the grip. Ain't nothing gonna stop kid from getting his due. Know your feet's not big enough to fit in his shoe. I don't rock with you rap niggas, they get pulled on the wire. Just not HBO, they on the fire. It's around the way we know, they know the time up. This is why they hate me so. But yo, they will never take me though. I have to go like Montana liquor, slipping crazy blow. Still, I be hard to kill like cigar. Warrior built big shield, a long sword. 1-6 doing it, king size. Salutations, that's respect in the king eyes. For those that follow my lead, attract to the light at the same time, marvelous speed. I'm so good, I can free. The most influential, Monday martyr. Chopping the mother low, carving my own path, taking another road. I be the son of soul, he brought the troops with him. It sounds presidential, I got the true serum. Don't want the booth there, expecting the sabotage. I'm on the patio, stretched in my camouflage. And my grandma's heart, the Wolverine skeleton. I be the yellow man, smashing on the other brand. But on the other hand, light up the darkness. I'm stir-fried, nigga, yeah, I'm heartless. My apartment is a hole in the wall, nigga. Pass me the box, now I'm holding the ball. I told you before, under worse conditions, chest boxer, nigga. Might sit in running position. Yo, it's time to be cast in arrow. I'm going to the Summer Jam concert. The best
junction where we take the back using this last point. All right, so again, this is from where we failed in everything. This one is, okay, what can I salvage? All right, so get here or whatever, I'm getting in, pushing, getting right here. He addresses, look, I'm coming here, I'm coming back, and look, I'm here. Let's say he starts to get this here. Bring this here. So look, I'm here, I'm still gonna keep the green line right here, all right? And not let him get this all the way over, all right? I'm gonna keep the blue line. And look, I'm gonna do a tactical stand-up. So here, and look, boom. I'm gonna drive this way, all right? So I'm here, now I'm in, on the back, all right? So without him doing anything, it looks like this. So here, boom. Look, I immediately bring this across, all right? So I usually fall into place and I'm in on the ankle lock. With this one, all I want to do is make sure I can, here. I want to bring this to my other side, holster just like so. Look, I'm going to grab the knee, all right? Grab the knee, look, tactical stand up from here. So we're here, and look, I'm gonna crowd it just like so, all right? And when I do, it's gonna take this back. All right? One more time. Here. Grab the knee line. Look. Tactical stand up. I'm taking it back. Questions? Concerns? All right, let's try it on 3. 1, 2. That's what he's trying to hold.
I'm saying, what is it?
Yeah, yes, it's go. Yeah, okay. You got So grab your knee.
Stop right there. Come back. Keep going. Keep driving toward it. Drive.
Yeah. Just wait for the last step. Take it leg out. Bring your foot across, basically. Oh, okay. Bring your foot across. Grab it.
This one. You see what I did? When I'm doing it, I put the party on the ground so I can
Yeah. Yep.
and this thing automatically.
Right. Automatically goes in. Yep.
It's like his legs might be back there.
Or it might be a little too big.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Let me see.
Yeah. So this leg should always be here. This should be here.
That's the outside one,
That's
isn't
the
it?
outside.
Yeah.
So now when you start to do this, look, now you want to fall to your side. Alright? Now you probably put on the ankle lock. Now we're doing this. Yeah, just like that. Yep. Grab the knee. But you will need them feet away. There you go. So now tap it. Stand up and drive them down. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, y'all, let's bring it in.
I get the rest of that.
right, so just little tidbits about what we've done. Your outside legs and your hips are going to be the most important thing that you'll find success with this show. All right? If I can't get my hips up, and if I can't adjust or get the legs across, I cannot manipulate the legs, you're going to find it very difficult to do. So, hips up, make sure we're driving our opponents where we want them to go. All right? Manipulating the knee line, being able to keep everything gapped, keep it in tight when we finish the ankle locks. These are the keys to success when it comes to finishing any match. Okay? All right. You got any questions about what we've been over today? All right. Grab your warrior's mouthpiece. We'll roll. 1, 2.